Hey friends, so a couple of days ago, it's been about a week, I threw some eggs. I placed some eggs in an incubator in an effort to hopefully save my rooster. I had done 2 other incubating trials with his eggs and his hen's eggs and did not have any success. So I've been super diligent about keeping their temperature, their humidity accurate. On, I believe it was Saturday, I heard the terrible sound of a pop coming from the incubator, which if you've never incubated eggs, a rotten egg will pop. Now, in the previous video, I showed you that we tested all of them and all of them either sank or rose from in the water. Evidently, some of them were older, and instead of trying to develop, they started to rot. So I had to clean out the incubator really quickly. I went ahead and checked the eggs to see if any were not rotten or were rotten versus viable. And I had quite a few that were rotten. So we went ahead and pulled those out. And then the rest of them showed potential to turn into something. So we are actually on day 8 of this incubating cycle. So we're gonna test these tonight to see if any of them are viable. And then go ahead and get rid of the ones that aren't so we don't have stinky egg issues again. If you've never candled an egg, there's tons of different ways to do it. I actually was gifted by my mother-in-law this super fun candling incubator or egg incubator, egg candler. And so this is just super fun for me. It's super nostalgic. And it's kind of fun to use an old-timey tool for something in our modern world. So if you've never candled, you can candle with a flashlight. I've candled with my cell phone flashlight. You can just buy like a click flashlight and use it. Anything that you can get under the egg to shine a light directly through the egg to see the stages of development. So that's what we're gonna do tonight. I am not very good at candling, so I'm gonna do my best, and here we go. So when the egg busted, the stank was so bad that I actually had to plug in an air filter, and I set it literally right next to the incubator to help cut down on the stank, because y'all, again, if you've never smelled a rotten egg, it's bad. That is right. All right, so I'm gonna do this super close to the incubator so that any viable eggs or eggs that I think might be viable can just go straight back into the incubator. I have them separated in the incubator. These front eggs are the ones that we got from under the coop, and then these back eggs are eggs that I've been saving from that week that I knew I was going to be starting the incubator. The humidity is down inside of the incubator today, so I waited because I didn't want to open it twice in one day. So after we candle these, I'll stick a little bit of water in there to increase the humidity, and then leave these guys set for another week. Okay, so we are on day 7. So hopefully today, if the candles are viable, we'll see some darkening and then some little baby chickie embryos with some blood veining and development. And honest, this is the hardest part for me because I'm not very good at candling, and so my concern is that I'll either throw away an egg that is viable and I missed it. I have had the horrific experience of tossing an egg that I thought was not viable and then I was wrong. So I err on the side of caution. So we'll see what we see today. All right, hopefully will be successful. I'm always afraid that one's gonna pop right as I grab it. Don't know for sure. Again, these are, the first ones I'm pulling are from under the hut. These are the eggs that exploded. All right, 3 no's. That's a no. I have had eggs that are very developed. I've hatched eggs, and so I know for sure yes when I see it. The no's are what get me. But I'm not super hopeful for Mr. Posh here. I'm not thrilled. In fact, I'm kind of sad. I don't think Posh is doing his job. Oh, we have one. Okay. So that is for sure viable. You've got the baby chickie fetus, you've got the blood vessels. So we have one. Not stellar odds, but we have one. Okay. He did his job at least once successfully. Good job, dude. All right. Of the 7 or 10 good eggs that were fresh, we have one viable baby. We'll see once if I can get it to hatch, if it'll last all the way through its life cycle in the egg. And then at that point, we'll decide what to do. One is not very good odds considering it's 1 out of like 7 to 10, which is a 10% odd. It's not super great. I would be happy with a 60% hatch rate. It's not what he's got so far. So we're gonna hatch this baby out, see what this baby looks like, and go from there. So thanks for joining me on this little chick checkup mini, and we'll see you on the next video.